Every single day, up and down the country, people assume that in order to get the results that they want to get in regards to losing fat, getting muscle, getting stronger, and all the things that we really want out of the gym and eating well, is that they have to spend hours and upon hours in the gym, either every single day or every single week, in order to see some kind of results. And this affects people in two ways. One, they think, I haven't got hours and hours and hours to spend in the gym per week, therefore, what's the point? And secondly, people try and spend 2 hours in the gym or whatever, and they realise that keeping that up for a long period of time is actually really, really difficult to do so. And I don't blame you. I mean, have you ever tried to do something for 2 hours straight, 3 or 4 days a week? It's pretty hard to do it, especially if you're not getting paid. But the thing is, it is the complete wrong way to think about it. You do not need to spend hours upon hours in the gym in order to get results. Exercise, or more specifically training, is a lot like sex. No, not the fact that I don't get enough. Shut the fuck up. More to do with it doesn't have to be long to be effective, especially if you know what you're doing, if you know what I mean. Studies have suggested that in order for decent adaptation, so muscle growth, to occur, you ideally need to be training each muscle group up to around 6 working sets per week. So for example, let's say we pick a overhead press. Let's say we've got an overhead press on the go, and we do 3 sets of that for about 20 kilograms. That is 3 working sets for the shoulders. Now if you do that again at some point during the week, you've then got 6 working sets in your shoulders over the course of the week. Now the nice thing about compound lifts, such as overhead presses, bench presses, etc., is that they emphasize multiple muscle groups whilst you're doing them. So for example, if you are doing a barbell row, let's say barbell row, not only are you working your back for 3 working sets, you'll also be working your biceps as well for 3 working sets, which means that you've got 3 working sets in your back and 3 working sets for your bicep, all through one exercise. Now, if you've got 2 distinct full body routines, focusing on different movements but ultimately the same muscle groups, then by the end of the week, you probably only need to get 3 full body routines to get that adequate 6 working sets per muscle group throughout the course of the week. Now, why I'm telling you this is, if you do it correctly, if you do it at the right intensity, if you do it at the right volume, you shouldn't need to be in the gym for anything more than 45 minutes to an hour at best. Jesus, you could probably even do it in 20 to 30 minutes if you just do supersets with each exercise. So do one exercise and then without resting, go on to the next exercise. For example, bench presses with dumbbell rows. That's one superset, and you'll be getting 3 working sets in your chest, a little bit of your front shoulders, your back, your biceps and your triceps in one exercise. That's 3 working sets, all of their muscles in one exercise. Now obviously, if you space these exercises apart, take your time a little bit more, and also just work on getting a decent amount of volume into your session, you're most probably going to be more optimized for results to take place. But not everybody is in a position to do that, which means that you need to do what you can do, not what you can't. Not everybody is going to be in the position where they can spend 6-7 hours in the gym every single week, and that's fine, but you don't have to. You just need to do what you can do. Something is better than nothing. Remember, just try and hit 6 working sets per muscle group per week. 2 full body routines 3 times a week. So do 1 full body routine, do your other full body routine, and then go back to your first full body routine. And then the next week, switch them around. And you will have effectively got 6 working sets at the very minimum for each muscle group throughout the week, which means that a decent amount of adaptation and therefore progress will start occurring. You don't need to start setting yourself up for failure by assuming you need to spend 12 hours in the gym a week, you know what I mean? Because that's just mental. I don't even spend 12 hours in the gym a week, and my life, as well as my personality, revolves around the gym. So stop setting yourself up for failure, stop worrying about what you can't do, and instead do what you can. And you're going to be way more likely to get results as a result. If you like this video, feel free to give it a like. If you want to talk, if you've got any questions, feel free to ask a comment. And if you want to catch the next one, please subscribe. As always, if you do want any free fat loss or fitness-based content with zero of the typical bullshit that you see in the industry at the moment, feel free to follow my Instagram at k.p_health. Have a good one.